All right, all right. Hey, friends. Can everybody hear us all right?
Yes.
Camille, we're good? Sound? All right. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, 58 people.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
All right, perfect. All right, want to kick this party off, babe?
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us. If you're live, we surely appreciate it. We'll try to keep this, about 45 minutes or so?
Or less, yeah.
Um,
I know people have stuff to do.
but we're talking about making money with Young Living. So it's going to be good. We're talking about the business opportunity, and we're going to talk about network marketing and why we think network marketing is an incredible business opportunity that you guys should consider. And then we'll talk about why Young Living is one of the best network marketing companies in the world. And we'll share our story and our journey and kind of how we got started. And we just want to inspire you guys and tell you about our story and hopefully get you guys excited about making some money.
All right. So if you don't know us, we're Hailey and Jeremy Aliff. We are Royal Crown Diamonds, which is just really a representation of the incredible team that we have. We would be absolutely not anywhere near this rank if it weren't for the massive amount of leaders under us, people who love Young Living and love the products of Young Living. It's really just a testament to what exactly a network marketing business is, if you know anything about us. We have two children, Emerson, who's almost 3, Koa, who's almost 1. Jeremy and I have been married 8 years. I got my starter kit actually 2 months after we got married. So I have been a Young Living member as long as we've been married. And when I first became a customer of Young Living, I had no idea it was a network marketing business. And I tell people this all the time, but it's just the truth. Had I known, I don't know if I would have joined. I only knew the negative stereotypes of the industry. I really knew nothing about it except for those kind of negative stigmas that are attached to it. I joined it first and foremost for wellness, which I would say the majority of our team has also joined for that as well. Of course, we have people who join for business too, which is what we're here talking about. But I began using oils in my midwifery journey. I was in midwifery school. I really wanted to incorporate them into my practice. And I started seeing some incredible things, like truly life-changing things. Next thing you know, my doula clients, people taking my childbirth ed classes, were asking me, Hailey, how do I get these? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to do this as a business. I would try to send them to other people. And really, I truly did start building this accidental business where I could not help but share the goodness of these products, what they were doing, what I was seeing. The business became a no-brainer for me as I had accidental, I call paychecks coming in where I was like, I don't know. I don't even know if I deserve this. I don't feel like I'm doing a whole lot of work because all I'm doing is sharing oils. All I'm doing is using oils and telling people about them. That doesn't really feel like work. But that is the business in a nutshell. I started getting compensated for it. We're going to talk to you a little bit more about our journey and where that's led, but we did make it to the top of the company in under 5 years, which is pretty incredible. Something I never imagined us doing. And all glory to God for that. But our mission, and not just Young Living's mission, but our team mission, is we want to see people thriving in their health, in their wellness, and we want to see people thriving in their finances. We want to see people on our team having financial breakthrough, and we want to help you with that as well. Why not? That's why we're here tonight, right? I caught the vision for the business when I attended my first convention, and I got to see other families doing it. And so in that top right picture, that's actually my mom, my dad, and my 3 sisters, and we all do this business. I have a sister who's also a Royal Crown Diamond. My mom and dad are diamonds. Another one of my sisters, actually the 2 other ones are platinums. And so I caught the vision of the family business, and that has been, well, I can't say it's been perfect, but it has been a dream come true. And I'm just so extremely thankful. And then these other pictures are of us actually at Young Living Farms. So what we want to do with you guys tonight, I want to be cautious of time because I know that we all have busy lives and things to do. I want to make it worth your while. But whether you're here tonight because you love your Young Living products, I know we have a lot of people on our team joining us who you guys order all the time, you use all the time, and you've yet to actually share to earn your first paycheck. Or maybe you want to take it a step further. You actually want to start making some supplemental income. Maybe you want to pay off some debt. Maybe you want to leave a part-time job. Whatever your reason for being here is, maybe some of you tonight aren't even Young Living customers yet, and you truly are interested in what is this business opportunity? What do you guys do for a living?
Mm-hmm.
So wherever you're at tonight, we're glad that you're here. And I think you guys are going to be able to take away something and hopefully get excited about this. So you want to share a little bit of your story?
Sure. So I started working in the mortgage industry, I want to say in 2013. And then you were crushing the business and doing well. And it was not until 2017 until I realized, shoot, if I can work from home with my wife, with this incredible business model, help people travel, kind of be our own boss, that sounds pretty awesome to me. So I decided to resign at the end of April in 2017. And that was a little bit scary at first, as a 28-year-old at the time, I think, to leave a job that I was doing well at, to pursue this business with my wife. But just everything that this business model provides, it was just too attractive to pass up. I felt like I was missing out on travel opportunities that were being presented to us from Young Living, because I was sort of stuck at an office. And I just felt like I was capped in a sense about how much money I could actually make, because the work was all on me. And there's only so many hours I could put in throughout the week to make, well, I just wanted to make more money for the work I was doing. So I just figured, hey, why not take on this, what I would consider to be an opportunity of a lifetime? And I haven't looked back since. It's been an incredible journey, being able to be my own boss. And yeah, it's been awesome. So do we want to go back to the other slide? Do we want to do this one first? Doesn't matter to me. Okay, so network marketing, why we think it's the best business model. Usually when you start a business, it requires a lot of money, a lot of capital. Usually it's a big investment. For most network marketing companies, there's a low startup cost, and that's pretty attractive. You can usually get into a network marketing company for under $200. You can become a member, start your membership. Not all companies, but with Young Living, it doesn't require any inventory, which is awesome. So I'm not stacking inventory in my garage or in my room trying to sell it. Tax benefits. There's some major tax benefits when you're your own boss, when you're self-employed, when you have an LLC, and we just enjoy those tax benefits, whether that be travel expenses or being able to run certain expenses through our company. But there's definitely some tax benefits to being your own boss. Building a life you love, being able to sort of control your hours, call the shots. I didn't always love being on someone else's watch or sort of being told, what to do. There's no income cap with this company. Usually, in terms of a corporate structure, you're sort of capped out on what you can make in terms of your salary, right? So whether you're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, even if there's some overtime, there's only so much money you can make by yourself. And if you're making as much as you possibly can, then you're putting in, a lot of hours. We just love that there's an opportunity here based off commissions and how well you grow your team to make a substantial amount of money. On the right side of the screen, or where I'm reading off of, you'll see the average income per month for the Young Living ranks. So when I say no income cap, you can see that the potential is outstanding. The value of residual income. So residual income is pretty incredible, guys, because once you're able to create that, you do start getting some time, what we call time freedom.
Yeah.
The value of residual income, I don't think people realize, but if you were to potentially hit the rank of gold, which is an average of $4,000 per month, if you're able to get to a point where you're bringing that in residually, that has tremendous value. If I wanted to go create residual income somewhere else, whether that be through real estate or passive income through investments, you would have to have a substantial amount of money to create that return in the market. For example, if I wanted to get around $5,000 per month residually every month from my investments, you'd have to invest roughly $1 million in order to get $5,000 per month.
No big deal.
So the potential to make residual income with a company like Young Living does not require you to have $1 million. If you were to be bringing in $5,000 a month from your organization. So I always like to give that example because residual income or passive income, it has a tremendous amount of value. Of course, that goes for even a smaller amount. If you wanted to, get $500 or $600 a month in residual or passive income, it's going to take a couple $100,000 to invest. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to touch on the intangibles of residual income as well, of being able to not sacrifice your time freedom for that paycheck. And I just can't help but think about when we adopted Emerson and when I had Koa, these were months where I really just wanted to dive into newborn time and not be at work. And even though I love what I do with Young Living and with birth, when I'm not at a birth, I'm not bringing any money in. However, when you start building up residual income, I was able to take 2 months off with my baby and check in and do little things here and there, but my paycheck did not change. And that for me, obviously, the intangibles of the time that I get back with my family, that was obviously a really good thing. But there's also times where we've had to take away for tragedy or trauma or different reasons where I've reflected after the fact, like, oh my goodness, I'm so thankful for my residual income. My income would have taken a hit at my commission-based job, or can't just make money not clocking into your office job. And so the value of what you just said, as far as like the number value of residual income, is pretty significant, but also the value of just what you get in your life with that and that time back and being able to make those decisions for your family is really, really powerful.
Yep. I mean, time is, our, most valuable, I guess, commodity, because we can't get it back. We're losing it every second. Right. So being able to create more time, in a sense, by not having to work your life away is pretty attractive to me. And whether it's creating a full-time income for yourself where you can replace what you're making now, or just creating $300, $400, $500 in passive income, I think is an incredible goal and achievement, if you ask me, because it could allow you to maybe take some time off for work or for whatever reason, right? We at times we do need to take a break. So the personal and professional growth, being in business for yourself, it's obviously not easy, but it does require you to personally develop your skills and to learn the proper skills to share your story, to help recruit other members in your organization, to learn how to be a business owner, and also with personal development and personal growth becomes you strengthen your mindset. Like I said, you learn new skills, you learn how to communicate, you learn how to sell. I mean, there's a lot that goes with being able to being your own boss, but it does require a very specific skill set. But I just love how this industry it does kind of force you out of your comfort zone, because you do have to talk to people. You do have to share your story and share your passion. But like I said, you learn new skills and you learn how to grow as an individual, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. I just love that, because I definitely, once I started this journey full time, felt like personal development was super important for me to dive into, whether it be through podcasts or books or just, learning the things that I need to become, a better person, a better individual, a better entrepreneur, and just to be able to help my team. So here you'll see a little graph, a triangle of kind of how it works in, I guess, the corporate world. Starting at the top being a CEO, down to president, down to vice president, down to management, down to team leaders, down to hardworking employees. Usually, obviously there's promotions, but there's only really so far you can go up in this structure. Right. You'll never make as much as the CEO, right? That's just kind of how it works. When you're your own boss with Young Living, you, like I said, there is no cap. Your paycheck is based off of how well you produce, how much volume your organization brings in. You want to tell them how our organization is structured with Harmony and kind of, how that works, because it's a good story, and we like to give this example. A lot of people think, especially in network marketing, you never make as much as the person above you. That's a bit of a myth or a stigma that we've proven wrong, obviously.
Totally. I totally believe that lie as well. And the truth is that in network marketing, you get as much as you put in. And I shared with you guys my vision of having a family business. However, I was not very business minded. I'm a doula, a childbirth educator. I had to do a lot of personal development to develop skills. But one of my sisters who I enrolled, who is underneath me in my organization, was very business minded and immediately took off with this business and hit every rank before I did. And her team grew exponentially fast. And then I caught on, and then I was like, okay, I want to learn this. And so I started growing exponentially more than the sister who is above me. And so we called ourselves the upside down line for the longest time, because we truly were like an upside down pyramid as far as growth and income and rank. And so that was actually really good for me to see it. I definitely put aside those preconditioned ideas that I had in my head that you're never going to earn more than the people above you. And that's just absolutely not true. So this business is what you put in, you get out. Simple as that. And actually, I'm a person who really likes numbers too. I feel like numbers speak louder than words. And so I pulled up some of our numbers for our own team, and then we're going to share some company numbers as well. But I was just curious, what are people on our team making? When you look at a company like Young Living, it's primarily product customer driven. There aren't a whole lot of people who actually do this business opportunity, not because it isn't wonderful, but because they strictly come for products. They come in, they order, they leave. For those of the people on our team that have said yes to this opportunity, we have quite a few people making an income. So I saw that we had almost 1,300 people every month bringing in around $150. That's their products for free. That's 1,300 people on our team just getting their monthly orders for free. That's their supplements. That's their kids' health wellness products. That's their animal stuff, their beauty. I don't know about you, but going to Target or Amazon, I'm not going and getting my entire order for free and leaving. Then I looked and I saw that we had almost 700 people making $300 to $500 range. We have over 200 people making $1,300 plus dollars. We have 40 people making almost $5,000. We have 15 people making over $10,000. And we have people making even more than that. We have a handful of people making over $25,000. Again, numbers per month. Again, these numbers speak a lot to me though, because it's important to us that we see people on our team doing well, not just in their health and their wellness, but also in their finances. And so for people who say yes to this business opportunity and work it, they see the fruit of that. So definitely. I think that's pretty cool.
And you can see the broad range of numbers, right? We have way more people that are only making, let's just say they're only making $120 a month, but those are the people who have decided that, maybe they don't want to pursue this full force as just like a full-time business, but they're very happy with getting their orders paid for. And that's pretty awesome to me. And if you don't know about our products, they're incredible.
Camille will get to that too.
Right. And then we have the people who have decided to go at this full force, and whether that's working, being a side hustle or working, we have a lot of people that make really good money, but they also work their full-time job. So they're able to have multiple streams of income. We've decided to kind of go all in with this. But you can kind of do whatever you want with it, right? That's a good thing about Young Living is the business is optional. Most people come in for the wellness, they come in for the products, but then they discover like, wait a minute, I'm really passionate about these products because they're working. More times than not, when we are introduced to a product or service that we love, we share it, right? It's normal to share the things that we love. People love referrals.
Yeah.
Word of mouth is a very powerful tool. So why not be compensated for it? And Young Living is saying, hey, look, if you want to go share about your journey with Young Living and why our products are amazing, we will pay you for it.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything wrong with that. Think of it as referral income, right? Very common nowadays, affiliate marketing, people getting paid all over, social media, Facebook, for sharing products that they use and love. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
And we just want to let people know that, hey, you can make some pretty good money sharing an incredible product with an awesome company that's been around for a long, long time.
Well, let's talk about our company.
Yeah.
Because I do believe not only is this one of the best business models in the best industry, I believe we are the best company and we have what it takes to be in the best and the best of the best. So we just made number 7 in network marketing companies in the world. Do you guys know how many network marketing companies there are in the world? There's over 3,000. We are number 7. We just had, this is pretty phenomenal, but if you look at Young Living's growth from 1994 to present day, it's only gone up. We have 25 years of growth. And guess what? Our largest sales year ever was last year in the pandemic, 2020. Because guess what? Health and wellness is as relevant now as it ever has been.
Absolutely. So now, like, we love the business model, right? We love network marketing. It's proven, it works. It's been around for a long time. All the benefits we discussed, but it's very important that you join a company that has an incredible reputation, that has credibility in the market or industry. It's very important to choose the right industry. It's something that may be a fad or whatnot, but listen, health and wellness, it's here forever. This is something that we as people, we need.
It's not going
right?
out of style.
It's not going out. Exactly. It's not going out of style. So what an incredible industry to be a part of, health and wellness. Hello, this is what everyone needed in 2020 and we'll need this year and we'll need next year. Right.
Yeah.
And then we love the fact that Young Living has been around for almost 30 years. Okay. So less than 1% of companies make it to the 25-year mark, which we just celebrated a few years ago. So that's a pretty outstanding accomplishment, if you ask me. And then we have 2 million satisfied customers worldwide. We just said there's so many people come in to this company for the products and they stick around for the products. We have an incredible retention rate of people who come into this company, who order the products, and they keep ordering because they would rather spend their money on products with Young Living versus stuff at other stores, other online companies, Target, whatever, right? So very important to be with a credible company that's been around for a long time, that's in the right industry. And oh, by the way, is a leader in the industry, right? So we're the leader in essential oils. Not just that, and I know we'll get into this in a little bit, but we have so many products to offer, so many products that can help so many different people in every area of life. So it's just, we're passionate about this business model, but we want to make sure it's with the right, you want to make sure it's with the right company.
Right.
We have a lot of confidence being with Young Living for the exact reasons I just mentioned. And look, sometimes there are companies that they're brand new. They just pop up and they're network marketing, and more times than not, the stats say those companies have a hard time making it past the 5-year mark. Usually when you make it past the 5-year mark, it's a good sign, but we know it's a great sign if you make it past the 25-year mark, right? That company's not going anywhere. We're rock solid. So we have the credibility and our products are amazing. Guys, listen, the truth is not every network marketing company has incredible products. Sometimes they have good products. Maybe they're subpar. Maybe they only care about business. Maybe that's their approach. But when you have everyone that just wants to do business and they're like, look, the product is just okay, but I'm all about making money. Look, that's cool and all, but we're about sustainability, longevity, what's going to be around for the long haul.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we have the great business model. We have an incredible compensation plan and our products are the best in the industry. That is a formula for long-term success.
Yes.
And it's important to us when we're going to teach people how to make money with Young Living and that they're going to commit and get into this, of course, we want that person to be around for the long haul. We want to have confidence to say, listen, Young Living's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, that's just not the case with a lot of network marketing companies. So it's a good opportunity, guys.
Yeah, so we've been getting coached lately by one of the industry's gurus, Richard Blissbrook. He actually, I'm not going to get into his whole story, but long story short, he's been in the industry 45 years. He actually joined Young Living a few years ago because he sees Young Living as a legacy company. He knows what it takes. He says we have the best retention rates out there. He said, when you're looking, and if anyone on this call tonight is actually actively looking to join a network marketing company, right? That wasn't me. I joined for health and wellness. But if you are on the prowl for, I want to make money and I want a good business opportunity that's going to stick around and last a long time, last forever, there's two questions you need to ask. You need to ask, number one, what are your sales? I don't want to hear your percentage of sales. I want to know your number, 2.2 billion. And I want to know how long you've been in business, because the vast majority of network marketing companies out there crash and burn 5 years under, 10 years under. To be at the 27-year mark says so much. So you guys are in this really a legacy company. And I believe the timing is better now than ever. And we're going to get into that in a little bit later. So Young Living by the numbers, I'm not going to read all of these, but again, I think numbers speak louder than words. There's so much here. We are in 24 different corporate farms. I believe we have over 600 products. We will not talk about all 600 tonight, but we will share some of the lines. We have 25 different countries that we are in, 27 years of leadership. You guys can see all those 20 different international markets you can see. If you are, again, looking for, I want to know what makes a network marketing company last and what makes it really, really good for business as a business opportunity, check out Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre. And I just put that at the bottom so you guys can check that out online. Just Google it.
Yeah, he kind of gives you a checklist of like what to look for, and Young Living passes, checks all those boxes, which
totally
we think is awesome.
And we won't read this entire Young Living manifesto. You can find this online. But again, what Jeremy was saying, I believe that our company is one of integrity and one of that just puts purity above everything else. And it's a company that has a mission to truly help people, serve people, and to be a good steward of the earth. And so if any of those values align with yours, then this is going to be a good company fit for you. All right, I would like to introduce my sweet friend, Camille Schuneman. So she is an executive, almost silver. And I'll let you talk about like how this call, but we actually decided to do this call together about a month ago. And as she's working and growing in ranks, and I'd love for her just to share a little bit about her story and a little bit more about our product lines.
Hi, I'm Camille. Man, those pictures are so funny to me. It was not even a month ago. Hailey, like in the wind passing, was like, man, if anybody ever wants to do an opportunity call, like let me know. And as soon as we hung up that training call, I texted her and I'm like, I want to do that. And the fact that we're here 3 weeks later is just awesome to me. I think that just speaks so much about our team. But okay, so I joined Young Living when that stuff started going around about candles being so bad for you. And I loved candles. And I was like, wait, hold on. What else can I have like to smell really good? So I signed up with a friend of mine who was, doing Young Living, and I'm all about women supporting women. So I jumped on that, and it took me months to jump on Essential Rewards because I didn't think, I'm like, this is just a candle. It just smells good kind of thing. But when I finally got on Essential Rewards and I was kind of like pushed to try some other things, I was hooked. And then I couldn't stop talking about it, like to my family. And a couple of my family members signed up and I got a check and I was like, oh, that's cool. I did not think I earned it, did not understand how it happened. But after I figured all that out, I'm like, wait, this is kind of like a no-brainer. Thieves Cleaner really jumped on like how it really opened my eyes to being toxic free and why that was important. I had a little baby. I was pregnant. We moved to a farm. Like it's dirty over here and I need something to clean. And if it's non-toxic, like that's amazing. So that really kind of pushed me. And I feel like helping moms have that, option that there's something else that you don't have to use, what you see on the store, the store shelves, that there's cleaner products and they're really not that, they're not expensive and they can do all the things. It was pretty much a no-brainer to me to push this, as a business and share it with more people and see how it goes. And I really feel like this is the best time to jump on with Young Living and to share it. Especially after this last year, I have had so many random people, and I mean, not that I'm that old, but people from high school like messaging me who I have not talked to since high school saying, oh my gosh, I got this virus and I need some help, or I don't want this, or what are some cleaner products? I didn't realize how important that was and how many toxins there were out there. So this is such a good time to look into the business side of Young Living, because so many people now more than ever, in my opinion, are really interested in their health and wellness, which is crazy, like that meme that goes around that says, I was washing my hands before it was a trend, but it's true. Like people don't, they haven't been mindfully thinking of their health and wellness, and now they are. This wellness and beauty is it's going to be $1 trillion industry by 2025. That's insane to me. Both of those are insane to me. The CBD market, y'all, that is where it's at right now. It'll be a $20 billion company by 2024, $20 billion. That's great. Our CBD, if y'all haven't tried it, it's so good. I loved the ones that were infused with the oils, but I just got the newer one that was released that you add your own oils to. And I think I like that one even more because I added different oils and I can customize it and it's cheaper, which is more appealing to plenty of people, like myself included. And there's a new shopping platform coming, which is going to make things so easy for people to jump on, so like non-complicated. And it's just a really easy way to start. And then we have so many products. Okay, when I read this stat that we had 270 essential oils, I mean, I knew we had a lot, but I guess I didn't realize the exact number. And I promise I'm going to count how many I have tomorrow because that's a lot. But 270 is that's a lot. And over 600 different products. So we're not just an essential oil company. I used just oils for a really long time. And then I think Super Bee was my first supplement. And as a young mom with 2 kids, like I never had energy problems, but give me 2 kids under 2 on a farm and we had flooded and like our house, like our life was crazy. I'm like, maybe I need something besides Starbucks, like that's not really helping me. Super Bee was amazing. And so then I swear I use more supplements than oils on a daily basis. It's crazy. We have a Ningxia line, we have Thieves line, we have CBD, we have makeup, we have baby stuff, skincare for like absolutely everyone and anyone. And we have crazy standards. So when I first read about Seed to Seal, I'm like, oh, that seems excessive, like that just sounds really nice. But it is like farm to table type mindset. We have such crazy standards from the moment we plant our seeds all the way to when they're bottled. They're being tested by so many different in-house and third party, even when they're distilled, even weeds are picked by hand. Like the standards that this company has are insane. And just the variety of the products. I swear there's something for your dog, for your newborn, and for your like mama. Like there's no limitations here. And if there is, like they're coming out with it next week. Like, don't worry. They're nonstop developing and improving. And they're so versatile. Like I got sunburnt this weekend because I just didn't put on sunscreen. And I always use after sun spray. Well, I left it at the camp and I just used lavender, which is comical because I just forget about that really, because I really don't ever get sunburnt. And then I use that oil for so many other things. And just a couple drops of lavender. And I'm like, wait, nothing hurts. Like, that's so cool. But there's just so many different options for anything you have going on. And it's just such a huge variety of everything you can imagine. and they have products for absolutely everyone. This is one of my favorite quotes from Gary Young. I don't make a product for profit. I make a product for purpose. And I love that because I feel like that goes back to why I started sharing Young Living. Yes, I love getting a paycheck. Yes, I love my oils for free, but I'm sharing it more for a purpose. Like I want to help that new mom feel empowered. You know, I want to help that new mom not feel like she has to lock up all of her cleaning supplies, and help that mom with the teenage, crazy hormones, anything like that. I'm not just looking for a paycheck. There's a real purpose driven there. And this company is so purpose driven. It's nuts. That's nonstop reiterated in so many of the different things that they do. Okay. Let me tell you about our amazing team. For those of you who are not on it, like I said, 3 weeks ago, Hailey casually mentioned, like, it would be cool if anybody wants to do an opportunity call. We are. I'm an executive. Hailey and Jeremy are Royal Crown Diamonds. The fact that I can text her and say, hey, let's do that. And she's like, okay, yeah, that would be fun. I'm like, no, really, let's do it. Like, how's this month? And she's like, sure, let's go. And there we go. Here we are. I mean, that's nuts. How many companies can you text like the top leaders and work personally with them? I personally work with our region's area corporate girl daily. I talk to her, actually. Her name's Ashley. I talk to her every day pretty much. And we have Zoom meetings every other week. I can have them more than that if I wanted. And she does trainings every Monday at noon. Like I can talk to corporate anytime I please. And that's corporate and my personal team leaders. And that's from Hailey and Jeremy all the way down to the people like who enrolled me. It is such a supportive team. It's really, truly kind of crazy. And we have over 35,000 teammates getting healthier. So out of 35,000 people, I still know I can talk to Hailey and Jeremy when I need. And if I have a problem, I can come to them. And same with corporate, it's just such an open communication, which makes it easier to grow, and it makes you want to grow a little more. And there's so much ongoing education and training. So just like this, there are nonstop. I mean, I know y'all get the newsletter if you're not on our team. We have education nonstop in our groups, in our subgroups. If there's something that you're wanting to learn about and you don't know yet, like I promise there's somebody else who's gone through that, and there's easy ways to learn and figure out what's going on. And there's training for problems and business mindset, like literally anything you could ever want to be educated on. It's happening and it's here. This team is definitely my favorite one I've ever been on.
I love that. Thank you, Camille. Love you, love working with you. And thank you so much for sharing all of that in your heart tonight.
You're sweet.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we're going to wrap this up because I promise we're going to keep it on time. So that was a lot of information. If you're new to this, that's a lot to process. It's like products, new business model, team, maybe even language that you've not heard. When you partner with us, we really do view you as a business partner, and we want to link arms with you. And we want to see you succeed, and we want to see you healthy, and we want to see you thriving. Really, that is why we're here. That's why we do what we do. That's why Jeremy left his job to come home and do this with me. So maybe you're asking what's next, right? You're like, all right, this sounds like a great opportunity. Why the heck not? Let's go for it. First things first, if you're not yet a Young Living customer, you need to create your account. So you want to get with the person who invited you to this call. I put at the bottom, if you guys can see, a little bit.ly link. Take a picture of that. Go take that wellness quiz after this call. It's going to take you 2 minutes to take. It's going to give you ideas of what to order. So unless you want to start with a starter bundle, which a lot of people do. Some people want to start with an oil starter bundle. Some people want to start with a home cleaning bundle, maybe a kid sense oil bundle, whatever you want to do. If you want to create your own customizable bundle, take the wellness quiz, get with the person who sent you to this call, let them help you set up your account. As a business builder, you want to set up a monthly order, because the whole premise of this business is telling your story. And if you're not using products every month, you're not getting testimonies. It's going to be very hard to authentically share and to tell someone about a product, right? Now, step number 2, not just share your testimonies with the products. We want you to share your business opportunity, announce your business venture, invite people to either listen to this recording or invite them on the next call. And I'm going to announce that next. We're going to have this exact call in about 3 weeks from now. So if you're already sitting here thinking, I know people who could use some supplemental income, I know people who could use an extra couple hundred, whatever, dollars a month, and I want to invite, maybe you see the family vision. Maybe you're like, you know what? I want to invite my brother, my sister, my husband in on this journey with me. You have to extend that invitation. So that's the next step. Invite them to come learn, invite them to come take a peek. There's no pressure at any of these things. That's how we roll. No strings attached. Just come invite people, come listen, come see if it's a good fit for you. Last thing, we're doing a brand partner boot camp. This is for anybody on our team, free training. It's going to be 5 days long, June 7th through the 11th. I'm going to show you how you can be a part of that. So obviously you need to be a part of our team first in order to do this. But tonight, you guys, we covered the why. Why pursue a Young Living business? Why do we believe in this business? Why do we believe in this business model? Why is this company the best? But now if you want the how do I launch my business? How do I get started? How do I enroll people and get this thing going, start earning that money? Text the word bootcamp, one word, to that number right there, 985-218-8868. This sounds like a little commercial call. I know it does. I'm just trying to make this really easy for you. Of course, you have to be a member of our team to do that. So definitely get started first. And then we're going to give you, what is that, 2 weeks from now? Going to really teach you how to launch your Young Living business. So if you're sitting here tonight, here's some questions to ponder. You know, what if you did try the product? What if you did find them absolutely incredible, as awesome as we do? What if you loved them so much that you wanted to recommend them like you do anything else? What if people that you shared them with, they also fell in love with them? What if Young Living sent you a referral income every single month? What if it kept growing? What if this became a business? What if? I don't want anybody to leave here tonight thinking, what if, and just say, why the heck not? Okay, so to close, 3 income producing activities you can do right away. Tell your story, not just your story with getting started with the oils, also your story and why you're getting started with this business. If you're already a part of our team, that's what you need to continue to do. That is the most important thing you can do. Every single day I'm on my Insta story sharing what I'm using. What supplements am I using? How am I staying healthy? How do I help my kids? What does Jeremy use after he works out? What are we diffusing today and why? What are the emotional oils I'm wearing? And then invite others to come see. That's it. Come see, come learn. Do you guys want to see what we do for a living? Do you want to come learn a little bit about our business model? It's all about invitation and telling your story. And then you build a team from there. So the next call that we're having, Making Money with Young Living, Jeremy and I are teaching it. It's going to be June 14th. It's a Monday, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And if you already know somebody that you'd love to be on that call, you want to share that opportunity, this is your opportunity to share the business side. We're making it really easy for you. All you have to do is register in advance. Can you guys see that link right there? My infomercial back in bit.ly/intro to YLBiz. Go ahead and register so it can remind you. Send that link out to friends and to family, and it'll be exactly what you heard tonight all over again, so that we can continue just inviting people on this incredible journey with us. Anything you want to say to close? I did put if you want to share that book, because it's pretty awesome.
That's an incredible book that highly recommend, and it will make you think differently about your career and working and retirement and residual income and passive income and all these things that we talked about. It does make you think about a different way of living, a different way of starting a career. It's not the book makes you think outside the box, outside of the traditional. I'm going to work a 9-to-5 job, 40 hours a week for 40 years, from 25 to 65, in hopes that I can retire at 65 off of maybe 40% of what you were making full time. That seems to be the American dream at one point, I guess. I don't know how that got started, but we don't love that career path.
Unless you totally love what you do. And
right. Of course, that's completely different. And more so speaking to the people who sort of want more They want more time. They want more money. They want to help people. They want to pursue passions. They have dreams, but they can't because look, they're maybe stuck at a job that they don't necessarily love. But look, the fact is that we need money to participate in society, right? But we want to introduce a new way of thinking in terms of creating money and for yourself. And this book really kind of makes you think outside the box. It makes you think about network marketing. It just makes sense. Yeah. And it makes you think like, man, this is something maybe I should check out. So highly recommend that book for your career. Hailey mentioned the author who we're actually doing coaching with, and this guy is top 2 in the whole industry of network marketing in terms of like, this guy knows the value of network marketing, how to work the business, why it's incredible, why you should consider it, why you should join. And guys, listen, there's multiple big name entrepreneurs, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, who are advocates for network marketing because of all the reasons that we listed.
Yeah.
And again, we think it's the best business opportunity, and we think we found the best company. So this is something that we just don't want to shy away from telling people.
Yeah.
It's like we've shared a lot, but we want to share more because we feel like we have incredible value to bring you guys, and we're just so appreciative of you joining us tonight and listening in. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully you're asking yourself some questions, and maybe the wheels are spinning, and we're here for you guys. So thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. For those of you asking for this recording, it will be I'll put it on YouTube on our Apex Living YouTube channel, and I will also email it to everybody who registered tonight. So God bless you. Have a good night. Thanks for coming, and hope to talk to y'all soon.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.